Here we have a 2011 Peugeot 5008 Sport HDI in blue. Starts with the offside front tyre. Tread depth, you can see there's not a great deal amount there. We're looking at about 2mm in the centre of the tyre, so not a huge deal of tread there. Looking at the offside front alloy, as you can see there's a couple of scuff marks and heavy curbing to the alloy, so definitely going to require a refurb to the offside front alloy. Looking down the offside of the bodywork, taking a good look, we have got some dents towards the rear door and rear arch, which I'll show in a second. Looking at the offside front bumper corner, as you can see there's some heavy scuffs next to the light, so definitely going to require some work here. As you can see there's quite a lot of scratches as well, and some of them you can get your nail into them, so just be wary of that. You can see there's some scuff marks all along here as well, so just be wary of that there. Scratches going all the way down the bodywork. Now some of them are very light, so you should be able to mop them out. As you can see, you've got some scratches to the mirror. Driver's door itself, as you can see, got some deep scratches here. This is not going to be able to get out with a mop. You've got some scratches along here as well. I can just about get my nail into these, so just be wary of that as well. So quite a few scratches on the driver's door. As you can see, you've got a scratch going from the driver's door onto the rear door. Again, I can just about get my nail into that as well. Deep scratch there on the rear door also, which goes all the way down in the actual door itself, all the way to the rear arch. Looking on the rear arch itself, or the rear passenger door, as you can see it is dented here, so it has been dented, as well as some scratches as well, so just be wary of that. Moving towards the rear arch, you've got a deep scratch going across the rear arch here. And looking at the rear tyre, a lot better than the front, you've got a good 4 to 5mm. Some heavy curbing and scuff marks on the rear alloy though, so again going to require a refurb to this alloy. And moving towards the rear end of the vehicle, as you can see on the offside rear bumper corner, you've got some very heavy scuff marks here as well, and they've gone onto the rear parking sensor there, where you've got scratches as well near the tow and eye cover. A lot of scratches on the loading bay, so definitely require a good mop here and some touchings of paint, as it has taken some paint off as well. On the bottom of the bumper you can see you've got scratches, marks as well as some slight presses in the rear bumper and some scuff marks as well, so definitely to require some work there. Scratches on the boot itself you can see here and also around here as well. Also to be noted, the actual, there we go, we've opened it. As you can see, you've got your parcel shelf in here. Now it is a 7-seater, so it is definitely a 7-seater. So if you move that out of the way, a bit hard with one hand, but you can see you've got a seat already up there. There's a seat there as well. Just needs a good valet. And also the actual rubber for underneath here to open the boot has come off, so just be wary of that. You do have to push the little mechanism here to open the boot. We've ran to the near side rear quarter, it looks fine. Near side rear tyre, loads of tread there, good 5 to 6mm. Looking at the rear alloys, you can see some curbing and scuff marks to this alloy as well, so once again going to require a definite refurb there. And then looking down the near side, you can see you've got a good sized dent on the rear arch. There's a good dent there. Also a good sized dent on the arch here as well. So if you look from this angle, you can see it's all dented around the rear arch quite badly. You've got a small dent there as well, so just be wary of that around the rear arch. You've got a small dent in the rear door there, as well as some scratches to the paintwork. Again, some of them are a bit deeper than others. As you can see, it's taking the paint off down here. Scratches to the mirror as well, and then around the front arch doesn't look bad at all, very clean, and about 2 to 3mm on the front tyre. And again, a refurb going to be required on the front alloy. You can see it's scuffed and curbed quite badly. Moving around to the front end of the vehicle, you've got scratches on the front, a couple of stone chips here and there as well, some scuff marks on the front as well, so just be wary of that. Some stone chips around the bonnet also. Now taking a look at the interior. Now you've got a full cloth interior. Again, there's no signs of any damage at all. Like I said, it needs a good valet. No signs of any damage whatsoever inside though. And again, all these seats flick forward, etc. Driver's seat, again, no signs of any damage, that's all good. And the same with the front passenger seat. Stepping inside the vehicle, the dashboard, etc. is all very tidy and neat. There's a slight bit of wearing around the gear stick and some wearing around the steering wheel as well. You do have 2 sets of keys with the vehicle, and if we just get the car started, no issues at all starting the vehicle, to start first time. Oil okay, which is good. Mileage 44,929 on the clock. No symbols appearing on the dash at all. Radio works perfectly fine. CD. Blower's working good. Air conditioning comes out cold. Manual box. Take a look at the documents. V5, the vehicle's had 2 owners. It does come with an MOT, which expires here August 27th, 2015, so it will need an MOT very soon. And partial service history. First one at 13, second at 25, and that was your last recorded service at 25,000 miles. There you go guys, that's the 2011 Peugeot 5008 Sport HDI.